welcome to Wednesday Quickie. I'm Booger. Welcome aboard. Look at this. I found this, the only box on the shelf, so it must be good. That's how you know something's good, when there's only one on the shelf. At Walmart. Look at that. From Fire and Smoke. And I've done something from that company. I have to look at my older videos. I do believe I did something from that company, or that brand I should say. Spices and Sauces Society, crispy coatings, Chica Licka Bam Bam. The ultimate restaurant style chicken sandwich. Doesn't that look good? Look at that. Look what's on the bottom. See what they're trying to do now? That's right, air fry. Alright, so a thing here, they tell you to soak your chicken. I have one chicken breast, that's enough for, I was gonna make about, I don't know. But I'm not using hamburger buns. You'll see what so I'm gonna cut chicken strips, good chicken strip that's gonna fit these lovely rolls that I found. 2 pounds of chicken breast or thigh, and 1 cup of buttermilk, and an egg. All right, so I don't have buttermilk, so we're gonna make some homemade buttermilk. It's really easy. Wait till you see this if you've not tried it. I rarely get buttermilk because I only use a little bit, and then I have to make buttermilk brownies or something like that. Buttermilk pie or something. Kick it up. For a deeper flavor, marinate chicken overnight in pickle brine or buttermilk, a generous spoonful of Creole mustard, and several dashes of your favorite hot sauces. Now that's what I would do. I would add some hot sauce and all that stuff to this, but when I do this stuff, I don't touch it. I just leave it the way it is and try it the way it is so I can review it properly, tell you what I taste, if it's salty, spicy, all that jazz. And they got pickles on here, so listen, I don't do pickles. Did you know that Chick-fil-A, their chicken is brined in pickle brine? Did you know that? I'm gonna put a link at the end of this video of my Chick-fil-A copycat recipe. It tastes just like Chick-fil-A seasoning. I mean, it's not as is, but pretty damn close. That's why it's so different over there, because of the pickle juice. Okay? But anyways, let's make some buttermilk. And I'm gonna put an egg in that too as well. Okay, so with buttermilk, get ready for this, okay? This is a tablespoon of white vinegar. Okay, this is a cup measurement. You ever buy boxed milk? You should try it. I'm telling you, sorry, this way. Again, milk and buttermilk in this house, it doesn't last till the expiration date or whatever. So boxed milk, it's good on the shelf for a few years, and when you open it, you get about a week to use it, but I use pretty close to all this in a week. Okay, so, well, I try to anyways. I try to do recipes to use it up. That's about $3-4 bucks for a box of this. So I've been doing that ever since the prices went up like crazy. All right, so you go to 1 cup measurement. That'll be enough for how much chicken I have. Okay, mix that up. And let that sit for about 5 minutes, and while that's doing that, I'm gonna cut up the chicken. I'll be right back. Got my egg ready. All right, so I'm gonna use these 6 brioche pretzel rolls. They're hard frozen because they were on sale. I bought them, I freeze them. I freeze my bread, I freeze my butter, I freeze my cheese, I freeze everything. I got a big old freezer for that, okay? Because we ain't close to the store around here, and you see how the country accent came out because we live in the country. I'm sorry you guys, I'm French Canadian. But anyways, I'm gonna make chicken strip rolls with this, okay? So it all depends if you're doing a regular hamburger bun, then cut, you know, what I would do instead of using this big old thick piece of chicken there, I would split it in half and do 2, probably cut it in half again, cut it in half, half in the middle, because that would make a better chicken sandwich if it was up to me. But we're doing the strips. All right, so it's about that length. It's gonna shrink up while it's cooking. So let's just, I'm gonna do 2 for Tom and 1 for Booger. All right, just like that, okay? That aside. All right, so let me wash my hands. I'll be right back. Let's go. Put this egg in there. Now I've got a gallon bag here. I'm just gonna let it marinate in the fridge. It says overnight, but this is in the morning, so it'll be ready by this afternoon. Okay, make a mess, booger. Put it in there. All right, I dump these in there. Okay, so again, marinate this for a few hours, and I'll meet you when it's time to cook. We'll be back. While that's marinating, I'm gonna make a little sauce to spread inside those rolls. It's kind of like a Raising Cane sauce, but a little different. I'm gonna add a little bit of sour cream to it just to make it a little bit thicker. But I really hardly measure this stuff. So a couple tablespoons of mayonnaise. Okay, so what's that look like? That's why I put it in here. Yeah, it looks like almost half a cup. Okay. Always the Duke's mayo. And sour cream, about the same, a little bit less. Maybe, I'd say about a third of a cup, just to thicken it up. Okay, a little Worcestershire, a little dash of that, probably a teaspoon, tablespoon, somewhere in there. Again, I don't measure it, you know, it is what it is. A little bit of ketchup. Gonna make this pop out in color. That's a little bit sweet, so we're gonna put a little bit of sweet in there, about a tablespoon of that. Onion powder, my onion powder, I have a video. I'll put a link at the end of the video if you want to know that. That's real stuff. I tell you what, I just finished a jar from I think it was 2019. Smell, it's ridiculous. It's not like store-bought. I promise you, this stuff is awesome. So I'm gonna put a good hefty teaspoon of that. It's clumpy, but that's okay. It's because there's no preservatives, there's no junk in there, there's no little packets, you know what I mean? So garlic, I'm gonna do the same thing. As you can see, I didn't dehydrate my own garlic because it's hard to grow garlic here at my house. My friend, she lives about 15 minutes from here. She can grow garlic like you wouldn't believe. All right, so instead of salt and pepper, I'm gonna put my own stuff in there. This is a bunch of hot peppers and Cajun seasonings. There's garlic, onion, there's thyme, anyways, I got a video of that as well. If I think about it, I'll put a video of it. But it's, I called it Cajun Volcano because, oh my God, it's so good. And you don't need a whole lot, but it's gonna spice it up a little bit. Again, this is optional. You know, you can't have this at home, but you can use like Cajun seasoning, like Slap Your Mama or something like that. Tony Chachere's a little salty, so be careful with that one. I'm gonna mix this up, put it in the fridge, and I'll see you in a couple hours. Are we ready? Let's do this. So I'm using the collapsible bowl by Can Cooker, or Game Maker, whatever they call it. I always put a link down below. Got it on Amazon. It's awesome. It fits in a drawer. I mean, it takes less room than your other shakers, right? No leakage, nothing. So let's put some of this batter in there. Let me put my glasses on so I don't screw this up. It usually happens. Anyways, I got that sauce that I made in the fridge. It's sitting in there for a couple hours. Let it mingle. Oh, it's a little packet there. Okay, let's smell this out. Look at it. It's beautiful, eh? Ooh, I smell all kinds of seasonings in there. Woo! Don't make me sneeze. What's in here? Let's show this to Juanello. Miss you guys, you and Miss Cheeks. Okay, cinnamon, folic acid, breadcrumbs, wheat, flour, sugar, salt, yeast, soybean oil, salt, monosodium, glue, something. All right. Not too many herbs in there, but we'll see, huh? All right, let's sprinkle some of that. Oh, look at that. I didn't expect that. I didn't even see that. Look at all these little seasonings in there. It's like pepper or something. I see like green parsley or something. I'm gonna use half the bag and see how it goes. So what's nice about this shaker, it's got a little window you can see stuff. Let me get my pan ready. I'm gonna be using the Rapid Crisp. You can use any air fryer you want. Just cook it at your highest heat. It's all right. So let's spray the bottom of this with some olive oil. Okay, this is the Evo sprayer. like this. Comes in a pack of 2. This is the older model. I've had it forever. It still works. They make it a different shape now. Okay, so you put this on top. I know some people are like, I just use a paper bag, I just use plastic. Okay, I like this. It's just, I'm not wasting any paper or plastic. Just wash it as soon as you use it, okay? All these tiny holes, they collect that stuff. Anyways, here's the poulet, le poulet. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Look at that, huh? Look, it looks just like buttermilk. I'm telling you. Anytime you don't have something, go to Google and type in substitute or like buttermilk recipe, whatever. It'll tell you. There's another recipe with, if you don't have vinegar, you could use lemon juice. I've done that before too. But, alright. Because I'm a canner, I always have vinegar handy. You just shake it. Isn't that lovely? And I can see how much batter is left. That's great. Doesn't clump up. Alright, so now the chicken's on this side. Let's check it out. Okay. Oh, that's beautiful. Alright. Dang, that's a nice coating. I like that. Yes, ma'am. Alright, let me get my stuff out of the way here. There's the air fryer. Now the beauty with this air fryer, if you're new to the game here, got a bottom burner. Yes, it does. All right. So it goes by numbers and cooking settings and all that stuff. I typed it all down below. So whatever I use, just go see the temp. Listen, just cook it at your highest. And if you see it's getting dark too fast, just lower it a notch. You don't have to cook everything on high, but chicken, pretty good. Not too bad. Use them tongs. Ooh, it's gonna make me sneeze, I swear. Alright, so I don't have to flip anything over in here. So just remember to flip your chicken over. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Look at would you just look at it? Oh, I like this. This is nice. And look how much is left. I'm gonna show you this. Look at that. Didn't waste too much. Probably a couple tablespoons of that. Woo. Okay, so get this. I like to cook things a couple minutes before I spray the tops, especially when it's chicken. But you hit it with an aerosol olive oil spray. Don't use Pam nonstick, the regular nonstick, you know, the old-fashioned nonstick. Don't use that. Just get a vegetable spray. I use olive oil a lot. That's our oil du jour here. Anyways, I'm gonna wait about 5 minutes and then I'll spray the tops of that. All right, so with this, there is a chicken option here. It takes a little bit longer than the highest setting. I'm trying to get a nice golden crispy color, and the internal temperature is gonna be 165 degrees, okay? Just remember when you cook chicken, 165. Again, if you're new to the air fryer game, get yourself a meat thermometer. You have to have that. You don't want to eat like uncooked meats, okay? Now 30 minutes is really good for this setting, so I'm not going to touch it. And it's set at number 3. You can go another notch, like I said, but I don't want to. So I'm not in a hurry. I've got the bottom burner on, and let's go. We'll be back. All right, you guys, we're at the halfway mark. Because this is the rapid crisp, I'm going to check the temperature. Look how beautiful that is. Oh my word. So the thickest piece is right here. We're very close. Look at that. Almost 160. That's going to be done really quick. So I'm going to check it again in about 3-4 minutes. And again, it all depends on the thickness of your chicken and what type, chicken thigh, whatever, okay? But get to 165 or more, all right? So I'll be back, guys. We'll check it again. That is beautiful. Oh yeah. This one? Oh yeah. Well, this one can use another couple minutes. Let's check this one. There, we're good. We're gonna leave that one there. And here's what I'm gonna do to the ones that are already cooked. I'm using this cheese. Does it matter? No, it's good cheese. So I'm gonna have some cheese melted on there while the other one's cooking. Oh yeah. Look at that, don't that, as my brother-in-law from Montreal would say. Okay, so I'm gonna do that till the cheese melts, probably a minute or so, and the other chicken's gonna cook for about 5 more minutes. Again, check it a couple times. We'll be back. A couple minutes. Beautiful. You're coming out. Oh, look at that, eh? I'll put those aside because I'm gonna toast the buns in here. Yes. Oh Lord, look at that cheese. Man, one slice of cheese goes a long way, eh? Let me check you out here a minute. 167. Make sure. Oh yeah. See that? Didn't take but a couple minutes. So I'm gonna put this one aside. I'm gonna taste it as is so I can taste the batter. And let's toast these buns. Here's what I'm gonna do. Remember our sauce? Have you ever made a grilled cheese with mayonnaise instead of butter on the outside of your bread? I will post a link to that video if you haven't seen it yet. Well, that's what we're doing. This concoction here, we're gonna do this instead of butter. Can you see? And because I have a bottom burner, I'm gonna flip this like that. If you don't have a bottom burner, then put it side up where your burner is, okay? Sorry you can't see, but something's going on over here. There. And I'm just gonna do 2 toms because the other one I'm gonna taste as is, and I'll assemble it later. All right, so I'm gonna leave the settings as they are and do that for probably 2 or 3 minutes. Okay, we'll be back. Here we go. Ooh, ooh, so excited. Ouch. Look at that. Okay, so let's put some of this sauce on there. Oh. Hey, if you've never had a burger on a pretzel bun, brioche bun, oh boy. It is fabulous. No, I'm not doing no pickles or anything like that. I don't like pickles. Tom does, but I'm just assembling this. What else do I want to do? Ooh, yes. Oh my gosh. Put some of this sauce on there. Holy son of a gun, it's hot. Woo! Look how pretty that is. Oh, I'm sorry. Look how pretty that is. All right, let me take some photos, let that cool. I'm gonna taste that one. I'll be right back. That is absolutely amazing. I've done a lot of reviews on chicken batters, fish batters, but I'm telling you what, that's a nice one, just from looking at it. Also, let me just give you a little tip here. Do you have a vacuum sealer? It's not just for vacuuming stuff, it's for sealing stuff. Okay, you see that? It does cereal bags, chip bags. You don't need any of these little things that I've had for 30 years. I'm telling you, invest in a vacuum sealer. It's awesome. That way you could buy big packages of meat and then split it up, vacuum seal like 2 chicken breasts, 2 thighs, 4 thighs, whatever. It's cheaper when you buy it, you know, especially Sam's Club or Costco, whatever you guys do. All right. Oh my gosh. Oh, I like the coating. It's got a crispiness to it. Let's go. That's a big bite. Who cares? Okay, let me tell you what. That is freaking outstanding. It's got a little bit of spice in the back, like maybe just a little bit of pepper. Now I can do spicy, but if you can't, it's not bad. But again, if you make a sandwich with mayo and stuff, it's going to cool it down a little bit. If you do just nuggets, a little bit of ranch on the side. I'm talking about if the kids are eating this, okay? That is pretty close to a Holy Snapping Martha. Pretty dang close. I'm thinking I should give it a holy. I'm gonna give it Holy Snapping Martha. Don't do those very often. You see this? You fetch it. That is a nice coating for air fryer. You hear that? That is beautiful. I mean, saltiness is a little there, but it's not overpowering. I taste the spiciness before saltiness. It's very lovely. Nice find. It was just sitting on the shelf by itself. I was like, well, somebody knows something I don't know about. I've never seen it in there. I don't go to Walmart often, but all right, you guys, you see this? You get it. That is beautiful. Save some money and cook at home. You got yourself a nice crispy sandwich. Now, if you want to make it spicy, in that mayo thing there, you could use sriracha in there or cayenne or whatever. Again, my spice is very spicy, so that's what I like to put in there. Anyways, you guys, I appreciate you guys stopping by. Give me some of these. I would love that. You guys want a nice little visual before you go? Tom's going to enjoy that sandwich, eh? All right. See you guys later. Bye-bye.